Hey guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be filming Black History.
Brilliant Black British
History.
Right. We bought this book at Waterstones, guys. And it's by Kingsley Nabichi and Antinouk. And Kingsley Nabichi. There we go. Looks very interesting, and I thought Kazi would love this. I bought one for a friend of hers whose birthday it was, and I bought one for her. So in honor of Black History, I will be reading a little bit about it. And I haven't been very well lately, so I was unable to do this from earlier on in the month of Black History. So October in England is Black History Month. We recognize, Black heroes and highlight the things that Black people have done within Great Britain and around the world. But I don't think it should be capped to only 1 month in a year. I think that is something that can be spoken about continuously. To share, just like we share with all the other types of history. I think it's important, especially for Black children, to understand where they're coming from, and their peers to understand their history. Yeah, so we will be sharing this book beyond tomorrow, which is the 31st of October. But we will read a little bit now. So here it goes. Okay, so the introduction, guys, to this wonderful book, Brilliant Black British History, is this is a book about British history. The history of some grey, green, rainy islands in the North Sea. This is especially a book about a part of that history that is often left out. The history of the Black people of Britain. Human beings did not evolve in Britain. They migrated or moved here in big groups from other countries. Every single British person comes from a migrant who moved here anytime from yesterday to thousands of years ago. Modern Black British people are those of us whose parents, grandparents, or many times great-grandparents migrated to Britain from Africa, sometimes via the Caribbean, America, or other countries over the last few hundred years. But there were people with black skin in Britain long before that. Most of us do not know where our ancestors came from, but the secret is inside us. Our bodies are made up of cells, and each cell contains the data for our ancestors. That data is called DNA. Scientists can test where our ancestors were from and what they looked like, and they have made an amazing discovery. The first migrants of Britain had black skin. Yes, that's right. The very first Britons were black. Britain was a black and brown country for around 7,500 years before white people came. And during that time, the most famous British monument was built, Stonehenge. Britain has only been a mostly white country for about 4,500 years, a lot less time than it was a black and brown country. It is thanks to these discoveries made by scientists in their labs, by librarians who look after the documents, by historians who study those documents, and by archaeologists who dig things up from the past, that I was able to write this book, Brilliant Black British History. Stay tuned for more, guys. We'll be reading further on.